Good morning, guys. You're stuck with me again for a little while at least. So these are the bottoms that we cleaned up back in the fall. This is at my grandfather's farm, and I have never cut hay on this patch of land before. This is the first time we've ever planted it for that. We have done, we've planted it for corn in the past. And we planted this ryegrass on, let's see, it was on the day of the Georgia-Alabama SEC championship game, because I remember trying to hurry to get home to watch that. Defeat, of course, but we got you later, Bama. But anyway, here we are. Some of this is waist deep. It hasn't headed yet, starting. There's one just starting. We're kind of against the gun. My boy's birthday's Saturday, so to celebrate his birthday, he may be having to ride and bale some hay with me, which he would love anyway. So it's pretty cool to be able to, this is one of the favorite things that I do as a farmer, is take land that was junk, well, that was just not being used, clean it up, and make it look like this. We as farmers, that's one thing I feel like God intended us to do, is to beautify his land, and it's a blessing to me. It's kind of one of those things when I'm down here working, I feel like my granddad's right up there smiling the whole time, so it's pretty cool for me. I know he'd be proud of the way it looks now. So a couple of weeks ago, this bottoms was, where I'm standing was pretty much underwater. So the river got out, we had a pretty good rain, and thought it would have damaged the grass, but I think it thrived from it. So we just finished the last cutting of hay. Ben's back in town, but we just got chickens yesterday, getting more chickens tomorrow. He's handling the chickens and I'm getting started with the hay. So you guys will have him back on the camera in a little bit. I'm not very good at this. I just get the responsibility when he's gone, so at least we have a little fun. All right, y'all ride along. I'll try to get a little filming. We just finished probably 50 acres of ryegrass, and this time these bottoms are probably 7 acres. It's going to be interesting to see the tonnage that they supply, because bottom land usually shows out. So we have, when we planted this, we put chicken litter on it and lime as well. So I'm eager to see how much it turns out. We're going to cut another little patch over here close to us. So all in all, we're only going to cut probably 18, 20 acres maybe at the most. Should be really good quality hay though. So y'all ride along with us and we'll have some fun. Paradise. So far the hay's looking really good. The ground's actually doing better than I thought it would as far as rocks and trash. When that river got up, I was afraid there would be a lot of limbs and trash in here. So far, knock on wood, there haven't been. So very pleased with how it's doing so far. Beautiful hay. It's a lot better than the hedge bushes that weren't grown up on this property. So it's pretty cool to be able to clean it up and to turn it into something productive like this. Woo! Who says you never sweat running a cow tractor cutting hay? Wait till something tears up. So, do these knives need changing? Yes. Do I know they need changing? Yes. Am I going to change them? No. Reason why? Cutting the bottoms, like I've told you a couple times, cut some rough stuff. So unless one breaks, unless I have to, I'm not going to change them. Show you a quick little trip my dad showed me. Get a big adjustable wrench, and what the problem is these knives, when they're hitting something, they're kind of bending up under the skid, so it's actually hanging so where it won't release the knife and be able to cut anymore. What you want is for that knife to be able to freely go underneath and come back out, so that if it hinges over and hits, it can come back and not hang. That one's a little tough. Get a big adjustable wrench, as big as you can find, and you may break one, but this will buy you a little bit more time. Be easy because they'll break. Bend that, see how it freely goes up under the disc. I said skid earlier, I meant disc. See, that one's good. That one's good. Most of these I've already bent down. That one's hanging a little, so take your adjustable wrench, put it on the blade, gently push down. Sometimes you have to get a little rough. All right, now she's free. So that'll buy me a little bit more time with the blades that are on here. See how bad that one hits? Won't go past there, so I'll try to do this one-handed. Bring that back. Push it down. There she goes. She's free. You guys thank Steve for that one. I know, all you people tell us how we need to change them. We know. We know. If there's one thing a lover knows, is how to get the good out of something. Keep running. Some of you that have cut hay before and are watching this and seeing with a trail disc mower like this, one of the advantages when you get to the end of the row, if it's a 90-degree turn, you can turn, hit your brake, pull that mower right into you. And some of this I'm having to turn around. The reason why is when you're on one of these four-wheel drive tractors like this, the turning radius isn't nearly as good as like Daddy's 6300 that's a two-wheel drive. When you see that, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Even though I'm in two-wheel drive, not in four-wheel drive, those bigger front tires just don't allow you to turn as close. So sometimes you don't get the full advantage of the trail mower. And you kind of have to act like it's a disc, three-point mounted disc mower, and pick it up and make a circle, because it's not because of the mower, or I guess you say operator, but it's because of that four-wheel drive tractor. So I guess in a perfect world, if you were doing a big hay operation, four-wheel drive is super nice, but on the cutting aspect as far as turning, sometimes it limits you a little bit. So that's why we're cutting like we're cutting. This is one of the reasons I love this place so much. Sitting on a little Tallapoosa river bottoms. Spent a lot of time growing up here, skipping rocks, catching fish, so pretty cool place. Y'all stay with us as we finish up this hay in the bottoms. First hay I've ever cut. I don't know that my granddad ever cut hay, or my father, on these bottoms, so it's been, I don't even know if it's ever been a hay field. Probably not. So y'all stay with us. Pretty cool little adventure here, trying to turn something that was trash into treasure. Appreciate y'all staying with us. Like and subscribe, do all the stuff Ben tells you to do. I promise you I'm going to give that camera back to him. Or maybe I won't. Catch you next time.